forward. Okay. One more little adjustment here. There. Okay. Let's start class today with wave breathing. So put one hand on your chest and one hand on your lower abdomen, and then inhale all the way down to your belly. And then let the breath travel up into your chest, all the way up under your shoulders. And then exhale, let it return back down into your abdomen. Inhale and let it be like a wave that's coming up to your chest, and then exhale, let the wave recede back into the ocean. We have an acupoint here that's called the Sea of Chi. So the ocean is sending a wave of energy up, and then exhale, relax on the way down. Take a few more breaths like that. And now let's do another breathing exercise. So put your hands like this. So it's sort of like I Dream of Jeannie, like this. And then we'll inhale and lift the arms up as high as you can. So as you're inhaling, if this is about how far you feel comfortable with, then that's just how far up you go. But if you can, reach your arms up over your head. Inhale. And then exhale and let your arms come back down. And now you'll notice you have one hand that's more in the front than the other one. Then just change that. So the other hand is in the front or on top, whichever way you're looking at it. And then you breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. This is a very powerful exercise. The first time I ever did it, I had some sore breathing muscles afterwards that night. And then you change your hands. Breathe in. And then while you're here, like just wiggle side to side. It stretches the sides of your rib cage. And then come on back down. So you have a brief breath hold there. And change your arms. Breathe in and wiggle. And then exhale. Couple more times. Just go up. Let's forget the wiggle for right now. See how far back you can get your elbows, but be careful not to overdo it. 2 more times. Really fill your chest and your lungs completely as possible. And then release your arms and let's go into knocking on the door of life. You can breathe out through your mouth if you want to release some pent up tension or stress. Breathe in through the nose. Twist from the hips and the waist. Tap along the front and along the back. And then start tapping one hand underneath your collarbone. Wake up your lungs, the lung energy. And then go up to the top of the shoulder, tap on your shoulder. Remind yourself to relax your shoulders. And now start the way back down. Tap your chest. And then back around your waist. Feel yourself starting to wake up your energy. And then next time you exhale, just go into water waves. Feel the contrast from the more yang tapping exercise we just did. And now this is more yin, very smooth. You can feel the floor underneath you. And then you can feel the contrast of the air just gliding by your fingers and your arms. Just notice what that feels like. You can even close your eyes for the next few repetitions. And then slowly let that wind down. And now tiger clears the way. So make tiger claws, very strong fingers here. And then when you exhale, you claw down and then bend your knees. Then arms go out to the side. So you're clearing the way here. And then you bend your knees as you swing your arms back up. Your knees go bend, straighten, just a little bit of a bounce. Bend, straighten. And then let it flow a little bit more. This is a nice clearing exercise. You can let go of whatever is feeling heavy on your heart or in any negative emotions. Just exhale, release stress, throw away worries, let go of frustrations, irritations, let all that go. And the bonus is you're warming up your legs, warming up your arms and into your shoulders. Do a few more, 3 more. 1, 2, and relax. Now put your hands behind your back, just like this. It can be down low, it can be up high, higher than I can do if it works for you and it feels good. Elbows are out to the side, and then very slowly tilt your head to the side and then roll forward. Do some head circles. Avoid going back too far. You don't really need to drop your head way back. More like stretch right through here. Maybe just lift your chin a little bit. Just slowly feel your neck. You might hear some crunching or popping. You keep doing this exercise, just gently, no force. Then some of that stiffness will release. I still hear popping and cracking and grinding, but it's not as loud as it used to be. So things are improving. And now let the circle go the other way. Keep breathing. Just let your neck and shoulders relax while you do this. And then end with your head tilted over to one side and check to see that your hands are still in that upside down prayer position here. And then just gently do some chin circles. See how that feels. You may identify some places where there's some tightness, but just slowly, little chin circles. Draw a circle with your chin. Let one side of your neck stretch out, sort of like giving it a massage. And then make the circles go the other way. See how this side feels. Really small circles. And then let your head roll over to the other side. And same thing, just little chin circles. Notice how this feels. Notice if there's one area that feels tighter. I always feel more tight muscles on this side than on the other side. You go slowly, you can kind of work into the places where it has the most stiffness or tightness. And then go the other direction. Just gentle circles. Not really using any force, just allowing your head to go over to the side and then guiding it around little tiny circles. And then slowly let your head go forward and release your arms and shake out a little bit. Feel your body. And now put your hands out like this and we'll do a little shaking. It's opening the inner side mostly of your wrist. You can exhale through your mouth and release any tension that's pent up in your hands, your wrist, and up into your shoulders. And then slowly come to a stop and turn your hands over. And now shake your hands the other way, opening up your wrists on the back of the wrists. Breathe out again. Notice if there's a difference between the left and the right. And then stop. And bring your hands down. And then we'll tap on these 2 points that are on the inside of your wrist. So it's pericardium 6. It's really good for emotional balance. The way you find it is you have 3 fingers up from your wrist and then right there, just above that. And then you can massage that point. And I found out we were doing some of this, I think, last week or the week before. And if you have long nails, it's kind of like acupuncture. So I trimmed my nails off a little bit. Feels a lot better. You just kind of rub and massage. I'm going in little circles. And then let's do the other side. 3 fingers up like that. And then just right at the top edge of where your fingers ended. And then same thing, do a little massage. Get that open. This is called the inner gate on the pericardium, heart-related energy flow, heart protector. Helps you get a little bit more emotionally balanced. And then let's do some tapping. Tap the insides of your wrists together. And then you can just turn your hands over, still tapping the insides together. And then let your arms come down. Take a moment, feel your hands and your arms, particularly a little bit more energy sensation has come up to the surface so you can feel it more easily. And now let's step legs a little wide, as wide as you're comfortable with. It can be wider than I'm doing or not this wide. And then we'll have moving the body like a river. So you just sway side to side, hips go first, and then gradually the shoulders and the head come over. And then once you get into the flow of the movement, you can look down a little bit. It helps if you tip forward a little bit, only if it feels good though. Move your spine, let it undulate from side to side. And then come back to the center. And let's just do a forward fold. So put your hands on your thighs or your elbows and make a forward fold. Go all the way over if that feels good to you. Stretch out the back of your legs and into your spine. Ah, feels good. Take another breath here. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Clasp your hands and stretch up. Ah, good. Now let's do the same thing again, and we'll add something to it. So you're just swaying side to side. And then we'll do that side angle stretch. So when you come over to the left again, just swing your arm up and over and then turn so you're kind of looking underneath your arm and stretch. So you're getting a good stretch all the way down into your hip, maybe down into your heel. And then the other side. Breathe in and exhale as you transition to the other side. Exhale and stretch way out. Get a little lengthening through your side and strengthening at the same time. Works a little bit on the strength of your legs and also somewhat on balance. Once more on each side. And then come back to the center. And one more time, do a little forward fold. Just fold forward. You can go halfway down or all the way down. If you need some support, you can hold on to something, onto a table or a chair. Just let your spine elongate. Feel your hamstrings stretching. And then just let your neck relax. Then put your hands on your thighs And slowly stand up, clasp your hands together, and let's have full body flow. So you draw a circle with your hands out in front of you like this. So you reach out and then come back up. And you can make it a small movement or smallish movement or a big movement. You can go all the way down. Remember, never strain, never push. Always make it a comfortable or a fairly comfortable movement and never go into a place where you feel a sharp pain. You can make yourself feel like you're working, but not that it's overdone. And then one more time. And bring your arms out to the side. Maybe you want to shake out a little bit, shake out your feet, shake out your arms. And now we'll start to focus more on some heart-centered exercises for summertime. This one is called greeting the sun. So you have your feet fairly wide. You can have a little wider than that, a little more narrow, whatever feels good. I have my palms facing up. And then I'm going to shift my weight and turn over to the side. Now this hand is like guiding energy up, sort of like sunrise here. So you breathe in as you make the sunrise or bring in that sunny energy, and then shift your weight back as you pull your hand back, and then push with your palm. That pericardium point in your palm is facing toward the sun, and you can share energy with the sun. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you just gracefully turn to the other side and do the same thing. Inhale on this part, and then exhale, energy exchange, and then do the same thing on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Change sides. The positive and desirable emotion and energy that comes from the heart is joy or bliss. So we're doing this exercise, we're tuning into that wavelength, being lighthearted, joyful. Circulating that energy through your whole system. Let's do once more each side. Receive energy and send energy. What you give is what you get. So breathe in joy, love, and happiness, and send it out into the universe. Come back to the center and feel your hand. Hold an energy ball. You can play with that energy, open up the ball wider, and condense it down into a smaller version. You can turn it, give it a little massage, whatever makes it come forward, whatever makes it stand out to the senses in your hands. And now face your hands down. We're going to do another exercise about the sun, and it's very similar to one that we've done a lot, like moon over the lake. So we're going to change it to sun over the lake or sunrise over the lake. So let's first establish the lake. So your legs are still wide apart, and imagine that you're gliding your hands over very softly, hardly touching the surface of the lake. We want to establish that water energy. But when we have a lot of summer, sunny, hot energy, we need also the water energy to cool us off. So now let's come over to the side, and now palms face up, and you bring your hands up and around half circle to the other side. Now your palms face down, and then turn your palms up again as you go across the lake. Imagine there's mist on the lake, and then you're bringing down the sun, that sunny energy, and the energy of the fire and the water combined, and we get the mist. In Qigong, the mist is really a metaphor for energy, the life force energy of the body. The combining of the fire and the water. You're taking something that is solid, the water, and turning it into that mist. So it's the embodiment of the idea of form and formless. Breathe in as you bring your arms up and over, and then breathe out as you go past. One more time this way. And now let's go back to smoothing the water of the lake. You can stimulate the summery, sunny, fiery energy. You can move it so that you are able to stay calm and cool and collected. And now let's go over, just reverse that to the other side. Palm faces up, breathe in. Receive the sun's energy, bring it down over the lake. Palms are up here, and then change over to the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Change your palms up and continue that movement. One more time. And then come back to the center and make your chi ball again. Establish that. Feel your hands now. Generally, after doing these kind of exercises, we're slowly moving the hands, and the energy becomes much more apparent. You can turn it. Little tiny micro movements can maybe bring it out. And then let your arms come down to the side. Step your legs a little bit more together and shake out your feet. Shake out your hands and let's do a little bouncing and shaking. Ah, exhale through your mouth. If you feel very comfortable, go ahead and exhale through your nose. And then this time, bounce a little bit into your heels so you can tap your heels against the floor. Send a little bit of extra energy up from your heels to your knees, maybe all the way up to your whole body. Shake your wrists, relax your shoulders. One more breath. Really good for your bones. Okay, and then slow down and take a moment to feel your body. Feel the energy sensation, sparkling, effervescent, warm. Okay. So now we'll have coming home to the heart. So with your feet just comfortably under your shoulders, the movement starts this way. You reach your arms out and around in front of you, back of the hands facing each other, and then pull in to your heart. Exhale as you bring your arms around. See if you can keep your shoulders relaxed while you do this. And exhale. Inhale. Feel your heart opening, your chest opening, breathing deeply. And while you're doing this, if you can, focus a little bit on your spine. Get a little bit of an undulation or a kind of whip-like movement going through your spine, like one vertebra at a time is moving. We're going this speed. It's probably a lot more subtle doing it this way. Exhale, frustration and anxiety. Inhale, peace and equanimity. And now let's just do the wave to practice that wave of the spine. Get a little bit more movement going there. So again, we're going to draw a circle in front, but this time with your chin. So you kind of lift your chin out in front of you and then round over. So you round over and then slowly come up, undulating one vertebra at a time. It's so easy for your spine, for your back to get all stiff. You might have to sit in your car, sit at the computer. But this way we get some movement in. It really help to move energy, blood. And then slowly pause. Now we're going to go back to coming home to the heart again. And we'll do it the same way we did before, but then we'll alternate with going a little bit faster. So when you're going slower, you're accumulating energy. And if you go a little bit faster, then you can let go, purge out negative energy. So let's try that. You'll see what it's like. And so start slow. And just there's a subtle undulation to the spine. I don't know if you can see it because, my back's a little stiff too. So you're just a little bit of an undulation through the spine as much as you can, even if you just have to imagine it. In my mind, my spine is like Gumby, can do anything. And now let's go a little bit faster and you'll see you'll be able to get a little bit more of an undulation through the spine. And you probably will breathe through the movement because you're going a little bit faster. And then go slow again. Back of the hands come together. Then open your chest. Exhale on that part. Inhale on this part. Opening up to positive experiences. And now let's one more time. Let's go a little bit faster. So a little bit more rapidly, a little bit more into the spine. You can breathe through on this one. So just like breathing naturally, so you don't have to take short little breaths. And then just a couple more slow. And now extra slow. And now extra, extra slow. Exhale and inhale. Tuning into the heart's energy of love, joy, compassion, connection, connection to other people, to the earth, to nature, to energy. And then bring your hands back to a low tree position. And then an ending exercise. This is going to be um, lotus flow, lotus flow. So inhale, you bring your arms up, and then you make a diamond with your hands. You can see what I've done? So it's the index fingers together, thumbs together. A diamond. It's like holding a crystal in your hands. And then you bring that down through the center line of your body. And then back up in front of your heart center again. And then you can shine out like your heart is the sun, energy of the sun is going through the crystal, spreading out rainbow colors, positive energy all around, and then scoop up, make lotus hands here. And then again, inhale, bring your hands up, and exhale, making connection between the heavenly energy and the earth energy. So you are the conduit, and you can just channel energy out into the world, and you receive that positive energy back. Let's do a few more times. And then this time, when you send out energy, let's just pause there for a second. And if you have special intention, like you want to send positive healing energy to a person or to a situation or to just in general, to the energy of the earth and society, you can do that. Just imagine that your heart is like the sun, and when the sun goes through the prism of the diamond in your hands, it makes a beautiful rainbow of colors. sending positive energy. And then slowly bring your hands up to this lotus position right in front of your heart and feel your heart opening. Your heart's opening like a beautiful lotus flower, or you can change it to the flower of your choice. You breathe in the fragrance and the wavelengths of love and joy, bliss, peace, compassion. And then slowly bring your hands over your lower abdomen and center the energy we've been just accumulating and moving right down here in your lower abdomen. Absorb, digest that energy. Let it become a part of you. Take one more breath and exhale. And let's take that energy into a short meditation. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You can sit down, you can lie down, whatever feels good. You want to be able to have your back fairly straight and maybe some support behind you, or maybe sit forward on your chair so you have to use your own muscles just very gently to hold yourself upright. And once you get comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes and feel the energy that we cultivated in class. Breathe gently and relax. Energy is life. Chi, life force energy. It's a mystery how it arrived here and how it continues to propagate and flow. It moves everything in nature, from the wind in the trees to the beating of your heart. It's all energy. When we do our Qigong practice, we have access to more of that energy. So then more of that energy can be used for whatever it is you want. Maybe clarity of mind, deeper healing in your body, maybe open-heartedness or more spiritual connection. It's all energy. As we go into meditation, we can guide and direct energy in the direction we want it to flow. Let's begin with focusing on the body. Let the energy circulate and enhance your innate healing power. Just feel your body. Breathe slowly through your nose. Let the energy flow through the meridians of your arms, the meridians of the legs. The meridians are a matrix of energy, the circuitry of the body, the invisible life force. We don't see it, but it's there. It gives power to all the systems of the body. It powers your heartbeat, your digestion, the endocrine system, the electricity of the nervous system. It's all life force energy. Now you have more of it, and it's moving in a harmonious way. If there's any area of your body that needs a little extra healing, just direct the chi to go there. Breathe into it. Put your mind there. You can also imagine golden healing light going to that area. So keep your eyes closed and focus on areas of your body, one area or several areas that may need some extra healing. You can send that golden light in that area. When you put your attention on this area, more energy flows there. Now bring your attention to the center of your chest. Tune into your heart. Recognize that your heart is a wisdom center that keeps you on the path to joy. Your heart is tuned in to pleasure, what's going to make you feel happy and joyful, a natural light sense of joy. Now start to imagine in your mind some experiences that would make your heart full, more joyful, more elevated. Something you want to happen, maybe something that's planned, maybe something that is a surprise comes to you. Align yourself with those experiences that would bring you joy and draw them towards you. Draw the experiences you can think of towards you and even more experiences beyond your imagination. What activities or situations would bring you joy? It could be anything very simple, like a beautiful walk through the woods, being with family, friends, having the opportunity to just let go and relax. And now bring your hands in a prayer position in front of your heart center. And focus on a feeling of gratitude, as if all those beautiful experiences are right here and right now. I'm so grateful that I get to experience life from my heart, from my heart center, with more joy and compassion. This is the energy of the heart and connected to the season of summer. Fill your heart with gratitude. And then you can slowly, maybe you can open your eyes gradually and gently. And then we're just going to, with the thumb, draw a line right down the center line of your body. Keep your heart center cool and calm. And then bring your hands on your belly. Center your energy down here. And circle the hands, absorb all that joyful energy. Take a deep breath And then as you exhale, take that energy out into your day.